There we go. Finally. Much, 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 much better. I can actually start things now. Hey, Pine. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Can you hear me okay? Finally back in here, so I haven't had a chance to really test anything yet, but I'm hoping it was working good. Hello, Janumuri. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I guess the game is gotten a little bit of lag there, but it's okay. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Just need to quickly send out the stream in the Discord, then we'll get going. So how's everybody been doing? I've been gone for way too long. Not happy with that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Then we'll get going. There we go. Close that. And very nearly done. Stop playing PoE 2 after specking to Trampletoe a bit. Yeah, I believe you, but Cisco. I have not done too much with it yet, but I do believe it's going to be crazy poppable, let's just say. Let's just put it there. Yeah, I was pretty sick with pneumonia for a while. I think about 2 days ago I finally got my voice back, and I was definitely going to make sure that the girlfriend got my attention first. Ooh, that was lucky. And other than that, I've just been waiting to get back into it. What did you switch to, Pine? Any good recommendations you got for me? The Cisco? For sure, you can send it if you want. Uh, Another thing, I don't even know if I have Nightbot on. Probably. Let's hope I do. I think I do. Yeah, definitely. I am on board with checking out POBs. I'm trying to find some pretty interesting ones to look at right now. Not wanting to just hit kind of the stuff that's already been talked about a lot, but if you got some things with pretty cool alterations, I'm 100% on board with checking it out. I got a few things prepared for this. Obviously, I bought a bunch of Breachstones for this because, hey, what better than Zesh to try and see if we can pop them in a second. I am probably going to need a second level 9 frost wall for this. There we go. Just to see best case scenario here. So what kind of goodies did I miss in the time that I was gone? I bet there's some pretty big tea to spill that you guys might know that I am not quite a part of yet. I'd love to know. I'm a glutton for gossip, I will say. Alrighty. If anybody here wants to join up, I am 100% willing and wanting to bring you guys in to check out how it sets up with the Breachstones and everything. Seeing how it goes with 6-person parties. Out of the country for training, but miss playing, just lurking at our Discord at the moment. Ah, very nice. What kind of training? I assume it's job specific, but if they're sending you across the country, that's kind of a massive big deal. like a really big deal. They must value you highly. I actually just got back from physio. I had it either yesterday or the day before, and it looks like I got about a month and a half before I am ready to probably go back to work, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Haven't been able to work for a while, and I miss it. Got everything in here right now. Got the Trampletoe going. Mostly AI. That one seems a little sketchy because if it's AI training, either they want you to be a master of it or you're being replaced by it. And in my industry, they're probably trying to replace a lot of us with AI. Yeah, seems good there. You miss your Astra? Oh, you got one, but you can't play with it? Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, Astra was a monstrous. Oh, wow. What's going on here? There we go. Come on. There. I'm back. Astra is a monstrous game changer for sure. I was surprised at how big of a deal it was for the builds. Like, obviously it's attribute stacking, but I didn't expect it to be so night and day. Like, you go from a mortal to a god with one amulet. I was hoping that maybe I could get this boss here. I think I've only found him twice. But I mean, I'm not doing a whole ton of uh, these encounters either, so that's mostly my fault. Got one from Venom, but my flight was around 2 hours when I got it, so I didn't have time to enjoy it. Oh yeah. So you got a shiny new toy sitting at home and you can't even play with it. That's even worse. So you're sitting there trying to be productive, but your mind is not on the game. I get that entirely. Yeah. AI is pretty wonderful, but I don't know. A lot of companies are thinking of it as like replacement instead of something that will be used in conjunction with their employees. Yes, I know it'll save them money, but in the long term, it'll be worse for everybody. Hopefully, we can find the middle ground to not, leave people on the street without their livelihood. Obviously, that's a very nihilistic and dystopian way to look at it, but. Oh. Oh, their hits are always critical. Uh, I don't know. Corporate definitely makes me think that they're willing to do anything to save a penny, but maybe I've just had some bad managers in my history here. I'll talk about more fun and less nihilistic topics. Uh, One thing that I'm really looking forward to, I don't know if it even has a release date yet, but I know Mass Effect 4 you'd think Andromeda, but like the sequel to Mass Effect 3, I can't wait for that. Like, holy crap. My favorite game, RPG trilogy for sure is Mass Effect, and well, as long as they don't do what they did to Veilguard to it, I'm really looking forward to it. But to be fair, Dragon Age was never as strong as the Mass Effect trilogy, except for Origins. Origins was amazing. Like, probably my favorite standalone RPG without, like, thinking about where it went from there. But Mass Effect as a whole is just like, it's a masterpiece. And every time a new little piece of information comes up about it, I just have to keep watching it. And it doesn't help that N7 day, like my birthday, is one day off from N7 days. So it's kind of like a little birthday gift. I guess I should probably be using my charges while I'm doing this, huh? Oh. Not too sure what he was even hitting me, but oh well. Play this smart then. My attack speed? Right now, just shy of 14 and a half attacks a second. I was mostly playing around with this to try and just see how silly it could feel, and honestly, even at 14 and a half attacks a second, it's too many. Because, yeah. And, yeah, I'm using this attack speed staff, not even 18% at 17, but it's still ridiculously strong and fast. Not necessary whatsoever, but it is an option of something to put in there to see how it would feel, and honestly, I kind of prefer the feel of it with this guy here, with the damage staff, because it's a lot more controllable and you can attack forever and ever and ever. When I'm with this guy, you actually slowly lose mana over time. And when I get the attack speed buffed from the frenzy charge, it goes even faster. More artifacts here. 70% of your job is automated? Yeah. My job, luckily, is a little immune to it with the sake of it being outdoor, but a lot of the indoor stuff can be just straight up replaced with AI. Like, when programs are put in place to automatically generate line work, you don't need a person to click, 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 click all the time, and it saves them a lot of money, so hopefully that doesn't get caught on too quick. Because obviously you still need a person to fine-tune to give a proper final product to the client, but I don't want people to be only getting 8 hours a day if they are relying on 12-hour days kind of thing. And I know my last job before this one was a stickler for that. They didn't care. They wanted you there from minute to minute, start to end, and they had a person whose entire job was to look at your time utility, and it was terrible. Yeah, as a tool like many others, of course, it's going to take out jobs, but we always need humans, even if it's just to check if the AI is right. Most definitely. There's a lot of the time where the AI makes issues, and if you don't have that person there and you just hand it out to the client, you're going to lose clients because they want someone who actually double checks their stuff. That's probably not worth anything. That one's probably not worth anything either, but hey, worth putting in the dump tab. Currently maintaining mine at 10. What's your stats as of now? Around 500 each. I ended up dropping them because I got this helmet here with a higher base energy shield, and it brought up my energy shield quite a bit, and then my Trampletoe brought them down quite a bit. So I was at about 88 something with the helmet, and then this brought it up to 9800, but then with Trampletoe I had to change this one to resistances in order to get my resistances back to dealt with, and unfortunately that dropped my stats even more. So it is an overall downgrade that way, but it's worth it to test out this Trampletoe tech when we get it in there. The big thing is without that frenzy charge, though, 12.82 with my attack speed staff, and with my crit damage one, I'm at about 11 attacks a second at 525 breakpoint for dex. I do not think it needs to go this high. Honestly, it's a little bit overkill. Uh, it it probably would feel a lot better if I dropped this down to like 450. That breakpoint would feel a lot better, and then just put all those dex points into strength, if I could. Obviously, in my tree here, I don't have that many dex. I got these here and this one right here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. That is not the 75 I need to drop, so I couldn't quite go that far down. But I could drop like 50. As it stands, though, it's not a big deal. I'm obviously nuking things as they are. Like, there's someone lurking at your back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had a guy who literally sat beside me for the entire day just to see what my process was like, and oh, could not get out of there fast enough. When my video stutters like that, does the audio freeze too, or does it go through fine? Thank you, Emery. I am feeling much better right now. It was pretty rough for a while there. I'm on all kinds of inhalers still. Took a whole bunch of cough medicine and way too many days passed out in bed, and I'm just happy to be out of that now. Still a little short of breath, but not bad at all. Very manageable. I grew up with asthma, so I'm kind of used to being short on breath. Uh, right here, we're going to stick this level 82 realm gate in there, and we are going to go ahead and try and find a group of 6. We're going to try and see what we can do and how good it feels. One thing that I'm probably not going to have is power chargers going into this, because I'm not going to make any swaps with the sacrifice tech. So just to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to take out from Tempest Spell the potential, put close combat back in, because I think that will just work really well when we pop the freezes. I think that'll be absolutely nutty. Let's go global chat here. Anyone willing to join up for free? Level 82 free. There we go. Let's see if anybody wants in for free level 82 Breachstones. They probably do. Like, who doesn't want free stuff? What? I want 820, so it should be a pretty popular one. Lots of people in there. But it is the end of season, unfortunately. There we go. Jean-Claude Van Damme, what a great name. I don't know if you guys have watched any Van Damme movies, but like Bloodsport back in the 90s, or maybe if it's late 80s. What a great movie. Like, it's terrible, but it's good in the way that it's bad. And all the sequels to it just get progressively worse. I think there's Bloodsport 4 that he's teaching a disciple or a student or something how to, like, I don't even know, becoming the next him, essentially. And he's like, oh, look what I can do. And he puts his hand over some wood and he starts a fire. And he, like, punches a metal pole and blows out tape from the back. And it's just, it's ridiculous. 90s movies were a different thing entirely. Four. Make sure I got this set up right so that I don't accidentally lock them out. All party members, perfect. Yeah, yeah. Howdy do, Lobo. If anybody's wanting to get in on this, this is my name. Just message me and I'll invite you right in. Obviously, I'd prefer to have you guys in this than randoms from global chat, but it's all good. One way or the other, we're going to test this out and have some fun. Oops. One more needed. I can be using it for the invocation. When I'm using it for profane ritual, I got this guy just to hold down the letter E for me. And when it's on the boss, I do this. And then it's on M4, and I literally just hold down the button on my keyboard. Logging in. Sounds good. It doesn't work that way. Well. Oh, wait. Bill? There we go. Yes, I don't know what's happening. Just let me know if you're in the chat and I will get you guys in. Name is Step Bro Discharge. Spelled just like that. Let's kick that guy because they are offline. Let's see when you message Basico and I will invite you right up. Does the Trampletoe tech mean we only swap boots, or is there something else? Oh, nothing at all. I don't even swap anything. I just leave it in. Happy to catch the stream for the first time. Oh, thank you very much, Cozy. Yeah, the Bonk build is amazing. No Mercy, this you? Was that you, Basico? Oh, I'm perfect. Let's see if we can do it. I'm thinking it will almost certainly immediately pop the boss. It seems to go that way. Yeah, the overkill from the bell, because the bell does so much more damage than your attack. You drop the bell and then you drop the Trampletoe stuff, you hit the bell, and it just immediately goes poof. Perfect. Alrighty, we're all here. Let's do it.
No escape.
Oop. There we go. Somebody else is obviously rocking the Trampletoe tech here. So if they get in there, it might, well, it wouldn't really affect anything too much because it would just be another bit of the frost wall, but might mess with it slightly. Yeah, legitimately what I'm doing is going to be dropping the bell, and then the damage from the bell does crazy overkill damage on the frost wall, and then the Frostwall just keeps charging itself with Elemental Invocation. Guess I should probably use my staff, huh? Yeah. Then I'm using the actual crit damage staff because it's not like attack speed matters when you're trying to absolutely annihilate and one-shot bosses. Then yeah, obviously the way that I do the Elemental Invocation tech, it gives you quite a bit of power charges. I'll refresh my power charges, head out there. Turn off. There we go. Yep. Okay, I think that was a proof of concept. I think he died fast. I think that went well.
Arms for the monastery.
Okay, yeah, Trampletoe is OP. And then this person with his Trampletoe just absolutely annihilating everything. All my frames. I think, is there a build link for the Trampletoe setups, and do you think it can be done as a Gemling Merc attribute? Oh yeah, it can definitely be done as what the? Oh yeah, all the things are gone. It can definitely be used as a Gemling. There's no issue about that at all. Gonna drop now. Good luck. See you, Pine. Thanks again for stopping by. Uh, can you show the elemental invocation setup? For sure. Just get another one of these in there. Party. Wasn't expecting it to be that. Oh. We supposed to not get involved. I got another twisted open. Let me hit this one solo. Not sure if anyone helps, but if you did, just stick back. There we go. Oh man, the live didn't load for me. I was on the waiting screen for the last 40 minutes. So what do you mean, Manuel? The live wasn't the waiting screen? Like you can join the stream here? There we go. We're all in. Yeah, got everything up. Oh wait, I should. There we go. I'm only swapping elemental invocations so that when I do pop things, which is not very often because, you know, Spark is a thing, but I get power charges so I can do this. And yeah, while I'm here at the front and hitting things, I get a lot of power charges because it's casting Profane, which means it does work with Flicker, but unfortunately with the damage that I have, Flicker does not work. I've even taken off Herald of Ice, which makes it work better, but unfortunately better doesn't mean much when you're still one-shotting everything with one pop, and then it doesn't skip around because things are just popping too fast. Flicker, I'm really trying to make it work, but it feels like the stronger I get, the worse it feels. It's nice to have it for like quick mobility here and there, and it's even better for like a zero power charge flicker. But I have the power charges, so I was expecting it to feel better. You were going live, but you were in that video, let's call it, when, oh, that's awkward. Well, I'm glad you got it to work, Manuel. Right now we're showing off. Well, I was told about Trampletoe tech, and yeah, it's broken. It's absolutely broken. I'm surprised at how broken it is, I'll say that much. And I have nerfed everything about my build just to see how well I can make it feel. So I hit him until I get the bell, drop the bell, and then I hold down Elemental Invocation, and yeah. Oh god. That's too OP. And it's not like I'm even like, I don't know, I'm doing everything that's intended because like I can still cast that with Elemental Invocation. It instant pops the bosses with the overkill damage. It's crazy. It's really crazy how strong it is. Get a couple of goodies here because why not? Crystal Focus, all worthless essentially. And I didn't even get a single % experience for 2 runs. Unfortunate. I had hoped for a little bit more. What about Arbiter of Ash? Oh, most definitely. This is 200 million damage it just did to him in a second. Less than a second. His bar just disappeared, so... Yeah, I know. This is absolutely disgusting broken. I hope it gets removed really quick because this should not exist in the game. This destroys games. However, while it's here, it's going to be fun to play with and just show off how stupid it is. Time to show off Arbiter because he requested it for sure. But can't one-shot bosses. What setup are you run for Simulacrum? Sim haven't done in a few weeks, but it would be basically the same, except I'd get power charges with sacrifice. I don't know what these guys are talking about. I missed a few things. Take us. No issues, but this will cost like 7 different gear. Yeah. Yeah, this is just silly right now. And turn off global chat. That's what's messing me up. Okay, so regarding the Trampletoe setup, literally all you need is Trampletoes and Frostwall. I put 2 Frostwalls on because I wasn't too certain if it would need more or not. But it uses Spell Cascade. I do not like the Fortress one, and it does not work well with Spell Cascade, and it does not work at all with Spell Echo. But you need Icicle in there, and I like Impetus just so it charges faster technically. I wasn't too certain what the mana was going to look like, so initially I had the reduced mana cost one, Inspiration, but then I put a second Frostwall in there, and yeah, you don't need to worry about mana. I turn this off for maps, and I just have it on with Profane Ritual so that I get the power charges and I can zap around with my charge staff. And you'll see I took out Herald of Ice, and with taking out Herald of Ice, I just put in Lightning Mastery in here so that I could put... I can't remember what I took out on there, but honestly, not... Oh yeah, I took out the thing that gives you the cold conversion because I no longer need it because I have 2 big cold rolls on my ring, so it wasn't needed at all. It still freezes constantly and gives me ice bite still, and now it does actually more damage. Is this an expensive swap? No, not at all. These boots are really cheap. You don't even need the 35%. It goes up to I think 38. 35% I think I got for 4 div, and you can get the 30s for like chaos or exalts. It's not expensive at all. The issue is that I lost the resistances on my gear. Like I lost the 22 fire res, 39 lightning res, and the intelligence. So when I put those on, I actually had to swap this ring here. Instead of having plus to attributes, it gave plus to resistances and cold damage. And that is how I was able to keep my resistances capped. I also had to buy this new helmet with a higher cold res. Uh, oh, thank you. Holy crap. Oh, I am definitely going to keep on streaming. You don't need to worry about that. I fully intend to keep on streaming. Probably in like a month and a half, I'll be getting back to work, and I want to stream while I'm on the road. I have a laptop, and I plan to bring my little webcam and see what I can do. I do not plan on stopping this. I might get a little bit of jank in there from time to time, but I want to keep up to date and keep doing everything that I can to help you guys. Like, honestly, I think it's pretty great. Yeah, Manuel, that is how I fix my resistances with the ring there. That's exactly what I needed to do. Which supports am I using with my elemental invocation? Do I just need to swap out my normal boots for tramps and then nuke? Yeah, just swap out your normal boots for Trampletoe and put in Frostwall. And then Frostwall with like Spell Cascade and Icicle. And then I have Impetus so it casts even more. Which I doubt is even needed. I really doubt it. Icicle just so that the overkill is even more effective. And I drop it right after Tempest Bell. You could also drop it right before Tempest Bell and then drop the bell on top of it with the big poof. They both work. And then it will proc your Rising Tempest more. It's honestly, there's a lot of ways to do this. It's just ridiculously overpowered. Like, honestly, ridiculously overpowered. And while I'm here, I gotta quickly... I'm gonna stop recording, not ending the stream, but just stop record and restart. So that way, if something breaks... if something breaks, it does not completely break my recording. So I have that instant pop of like 200 million health zeshed. Alrighty, so now in here we're gonna keep this up, and you wanted to see this guy, Arbiter. Let's go do it. You can hit the Frostwall with a basic attack. Yes, you can. It 100% works with a basic attack. It just works even better. What the heck? There we go. Leave party. It works even better if you have the bell. You can use the basic attack, but I was doing that on map bosses and it didn't always insta-nuke the boss with just dropping the basic Frostwall. Maybe that was when I was still manually casting it around them, though. With the elemental invocation, it just instantly goes poof, and I figured... actually, no. The bell no longer gives all those extra... whatever. The bell just literally gives more overkill damage and makes it pop faster. I'm probably way overthinking it. Do you even need to have damage at this point to kill a boss, or is it just interaction that ends killing the boss? I mean, with cheap gear would be the same. Good question, actually. I don't think it would straight up nuke the boss immediately with cheap gear, because it's all based on how much overkill you do. However, the overkill stacks and stacks and stacks from each ice wall that goes, and as long as it can keep on spawning ice walls, then yeah, you probably don't need damage anymore at all, because people are doing this with Spark, and with the little sparks breaking the ice wall, yeah, if that's doing it, you probably don't need any damage at all. Like, honestly, it is ridiculous. Oh yeah, for mapping, ridiculously OP. You do not need uh, to worry about much. You just have the ice wall going and then things pop. I'm curious what it's gonna feel like. Where does my character go? Oh, he's over there. You don't need damage. The bone cage tech allows you for the cooldown reduction.
No escape.
Yep. Even with damage reduction, you don't need to worry about anything. So yeah. There you go. Arbiter of Ash. You don't need to worry about much. He just dies. Visage. Grabbing them because why not? Power awaits me because oof, I need more power, that's for sure. Yeah, honestly, this shouldn't be a thing, and they're gonna remove it almost guaranteed come 2.0. I wouldn't say plan your next season intending to use this. But honestly, all I think they're going to change with this is how it interacts with Ice Wall. Because Ice Wall should not generate overkill damage. I wouldn't be surprised if they put out a thing that said overkill no longer counts with allies and interactable objects or something like that. And 2 copies of the same support gem. Nice. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah. And I do not know if it's even worth anything. Probably not. One that Greater Lightning Bolt. That's a good one. This is the one that I would say probably plan on using your budget build around. Choir of the Storm is great. And I don't think they're going to be gutting that and destroying it into oblivion. They've already changed it so it has a cooldown, and it's still fantastic. If you're wanting to use a lightning build that is low investment, Choir of the Storm is a great way to start. That is the way I would suggest it for the start of the new season, if you were wanting to go that route. This guy disenchant. Oh, uno dos. What are you barking at now, girl? I managed to get 1.2 second cooldown on Blink and 2 casts on Dodge Frostwall. Ooh, that's nice. That's very, very nice. So you just drop the Frostwall and everything just pops. You're an Autobomber there, Basico? Is that how it works? For sure it'll be the same for 6-man party, of course, yeah. Do you have an update video on this new build of yours, man? I haven't been able to play in 2 weeks, been stuck at work. Smack, I have just been putting this together now. This is my first time doing a 6-person party for it. I did not check it out yet at all for like a video. I'll put something in place for sure, but it doesn't really matter too much how you have it set up. I have this set up just for user friendliness. Like, I took out Herald of Ice, and I'll show you why. Like, any map here, perfect. What's a map that looks good? Here, I gotta find one that's going towards a citadel. Ooh, there's a citadel, perfect. Okay, so how do I get there? I need to travel across there, go here. Is there another way around? No, I gotta go here. Okay, fortress. Fortress is a fine enough one. There we go. Because as you'll see, I absolutely do not need any AoE from Herald of Ice right now, because just how big the AoE is with how much intelligence there is, and with the node I got down at the bottom. This here is just... There we go. This here is just temporary, and you're almost never seeing things on the screen pop. For whatever reason, it's a little bit laggy. For whatever reason, since I came back, it is been really laggy lately. And so like, yeah, you see you do not need Herald Device at this point when you get to this level of a build. I don't even really need uh, charged staff, but I like charged staff. It's like having a lightsaber, so why wouldn't I use it? I also like having the dual charge tech, so swap to the attack speed weapon. And you're zooming around the map so fast that you don't need to worry about anything. And yeah, I'm getting permanent freezes, so permanent frenzy charges through Herald of Thunder still, and that's without the cold conversion. I was surprised at just how grossly strong this is right now. Withered Wand. Where, oh where is the rares in this map? Oh where could you be? The boots killed PoE 2. Yes, they did. 100% they killed PoE 2. Like, honestly, it made it to the point where, like, why even use anything else when it insta-kills everything for you? And this is me without using, Herald Device, without using Frostwall. And I'm sure the Trampletoes are doing something for these maps. But just the fact that they made all Pinnacle content not even remotely a challenge made it really sad, because like the number one thing I like to do in all of Path of Exile games is do the Pinnacle content. I love doing Shaper, Elder, Uber Shaper, Elder, ooh, Divine Orb. And the fact that it stopped making it something special, then kind of makes it sad, like really, really sad. The Pinnacle content is no longer Pinnacle, it's just content. Perfect, thank you, Basico. Did you send it in the Discord? Or where did you send it? Let's see here. Build showcase? Oh, build sharing, I mean. Sparks. Oh, yeah, I see it there. Okay, perfect. I'll check that out right away, right after this. Whenever I find the last rare. Honestly, though, it's going to be a lot better really fast, though, because reset is coming in probably like 2 weeks. And 2 to 3 weeks, and that is a great thing for the build, or for the game. It really needs it bad right now. And when that reset comes, there's going to be a lot of new content, new maps, new bosses, new classes, probably. Obviously, new support gems. It's going to be basically like a whole new game, and I'm super looking forward to it. It's going to bring it fresh again. And I know this kind of happens every league where you get to a certain point, then the best of the best is found out, then people stop caring about everything else. But as soon as the league resets, it's all fresh again. That's why I really love this game. No levels on it, so boop. So what was there also to check out on this bad boy? How much are the boots going for, Smack TV? These ones that corrupted for 35%, they are 4 div, I believe. You can get ones that are at 30% not corrupted or with like 2 sockets or something, so you can deal with your resistances better for like less than a div. They are super common, super cheap. You probably even have a pair of them in your uniques tab if you have a uniques tab. Like me, I'm kind of a collector for these things, so I like trying to get as many uniques. I don't go out and buy them to fill slots, but I guess Trampletoe are one of the few that I did not actually have in here, so that's surprising. But yeah, they're very dirt cheap. Let's pull them up right now. Trade. PoE 2 trade. Sign in. And bring this over here. If I clear this and go Trampletoe. And I go online in league. The 30% ones, 1 exalt, probably not real, but 20 and 40 exalt. A whole lot of them at 40 with 30% overkill. So yeah, if you got a tenth of a divine, you can get Trampletoe. So yeah. When I come here, I had 35% overkill. 5 divine, not 4, sorry. 5 divine for 35%. And it is absolutely not needed at all. I do have an updated POB. No, I never put them in yet. But literally all I changed. I ended up buying this helmet, but it's not like I needed uh, to swap the helmet. I just had it because I thought, oh, this is cool. I can test it with crit chance instead of strength, and see how much energy shield difference it is. And having that base energy shield is monstrous. Then obviously, uh, I have the same amount of fire res in both, so I guess it didn't really affect anything else. 39 cold, 29 cold, and I was overcapped, I guess. 29 cold and 39 cold. All right, because here I had the cold resistance, but here because I had it at 39, I was able to get the extra armor energy shield. That's right. I was wondering why it didn't match up 1-to-1, but that is why. Your passive tree is still the same. Yeah, my passive tree is still the same, where I came through here and I pathed up to Deep Trance, and I got the True Strike and Anointed Spaghettification to use this against the darkness. I got a Dexterity against the darkness instead of fire lightning damage, just for the sake of seeing how it would feel with the attack speed. It is not necessary at all. You actually do more damage with having fire or lightning or cold if you need it on there. I just got the dexterity to move around maps faster. I wanted to see how speedy I'd be. Still have exposed to the storm for the 30% increased crit chance to go if you have any bit of lightning exposure. So I put on Tempest Flurry, and then obviously I got it. I really love Wildstorm. Straight Edges is nice, but it's only 10%. The 30% increase is whatever. It's a nice node to have. Mental Toughness not needed at all if you don't have the increased dex for the super attack speed. Still all these same nodes. Still came here for the increased dex. Like, honestly, if you came here and you swapped this to lightning damage and you didn't need as much dex, you could then save these 3 points. And then if you didn't need this guy, you could save mental toughness and potentially even serrated edges. Like with what I have with this helmet, I was honestly thinking about coming in here and getting subterfuge mass to get even more defensives. If I did that, dropped all this, and came up here, I would only have like 16% evade chance though. If I came here subterfuge mask but kept these 2 nodes, then I'd be at like 34%, so I'm avoiding like a third of the hits. That'd be kind of nice, but not necessary at all. It feels a lot better if you can get up to like 50-60% with like minimal investment like this. So if you had like a split base, but if I swap my base at this point, it would be way too much lost. There we go. Alrighty, I saved that little clip on there so we could show the absolute annihilation of Arbiter as well. I really like this authority node because 20% increased area of effect is about the same as 50 int. Obviously, you don't get the lightning damage from here or the mana, but it's a big increased area of effect. And then if you had something like Blink, it could even help bring the Blink cooldown down. I'm not too big of a fan of Blink, but I know a lot of people are. If you're wanting to try all this, but you didn't like the dual charge tech, you could very easily take out Skeletal Clerics. If you didn't want to use and then you need to obviously put 1 point into resonance to go that way. If you didn't want to use elemental invocation, like there's a lot of ways to go about it. I kind of like this setup, and so I don't really want to change it, but there is a lot of variance now, and especially with taking out Herald of Ice, it's got so much flexibility. I put Grim Feast in there so that I wouldn't even have to worry about Meditate, and then I put in I Am the Thunder because it's just extra damage. I didn't really have anywhere else to put it because Protect Me from Harm. I had no evasion to convert to armor, and I don't like it. I don't need Avatar anymore at all. Soul Springs means nothing to me, and unfortunately, Scatter Them to the Winds is still absolutely useless. The number one thing I wanted to do was put it into Scatter to the Winds, but it's not quite a thing yet. Otherwise, it would be 100% the same, Sleepy. You like to play with 2 unset rings and Blink in the second hand? Yeah. Yeah, Blink is... I understand that entirely. I get that. With the way that this is now, you don't even need an unset ring, but it would feel great with 2. I feel like... Yeah, Breach Ring is the most damage, for sure. But Unset Ring is the most creativity and utility, and it's being highly undervalued. If I could choose a perfect unset over a perfect breach, I'd take unset 10 out of 10 times. It just feels a lot better. And like I got this thing that dropped for me. I haven't slammed it or anything. I haven't slammed these. They're just for swapping sacrifice around, but not needed. Obviously, I don't need 2 elemental invocations. This is just because I have the ability to flip around for convenience. I don't even need Grim Feast, but I have it just for more survivability. Probably the best thing I could do is put on Wind Dancer over Grim Feast and then put Meditate back on, charge up once in the map, and then have Meditate keep me alive throughout the whole thing. That is definitely the best way to do it if I was to do simulacrums, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it at all. We got everything in this game that we need to right now. We have won the game, and unfortunately, Trampletoe has made it so that accomplishments don't mean too much. So now it's just learning for next season. That is what we're doing right now. Got to find the best of the best to start for next season. Meditate is better than Grim Feast, and it is essentially free because it's not like I need this 10% lightning. The magnitude of shock is nice, but like 100% proof of concept. Go like this. Boom.
I must meditate.
And then instead of Grim Feast, we take Wind Dancer, which I believe I have right here. I also had one somewhere else, and it looks like they actually fixed the broken Wind Dancer thing. Yeah, so that one says Gale Force, that one says Gale Force. They fixed the Gale Force issue. That's nice. I don't know why it took them as long to fix it as they did, but oh well. And oh look, now I got Wind Dancer to pop things if they ever get close to me, and you are invincible. If you're wanting to do that, it'd be Inevitable Critical, probably Maim. Where are these? Energy... Yeah, sure, Energy Barrier seems good. Sure, put Leverage. That's all what I need there. Just whatever to put it in for the sake of having something put on. There we go. And that is a Wind Dancer setup. And obviously I don't really have any evasion. It's giving me 5% evade chance, but what it is giving me is if something hits me, it just instantly pops. In a big AoE too. So like it has this gale force here. I don't know if there's any enemies left, but oh no, I'm gonna get hit, right? It's fine. You get even one Wind Dancer stack brought back up, and well, they're hitting my minions, but there we go. As you see, it rocks them pretty hard. And if you had Herald of Thunder or Herald of Ice in there, it 100% works with them, and it will cause the cascading explosions. It's pretty great, even without energy, or even without evasion. Although, I do like it a lot with evasion. And depending on uh, the best way to build uh, Huntress, I believe is the name of the class, the one that's going to be spear throwing, that will be right here. I'm probably going to go heavy evasion build and try and use acrobatics next season. That is the number one thing I want to try. Like when I made this, I didn't know it was going to be meta. I didn't care if it was going to be meta. I just wanted to be playing something that I would enjoy. It would be fun, and this was a hell of a lot of fun. I am so happy with this setup and the season, everything. It's just, unfortunately, GGG had a lot of imbalanced things that broke the game, and the class that I picked ended up going well with the brokenness of what they have there. Lightning Arrow for next league, class don't matter. That is a great mindset for a Lightning Arrow. Was a lot of fun the one time I played it in PoE 1. I don't know how it works here, but they got that lightning rod that looks so much fun to go with it. I hope you have a great time with that, Basico. Like, honestly, sounds fantastic. Another one that sounds pretty great, especially since we don't even have a class that uses this part of the tree right now. If Druid gets released with it, I think a lot of people are going to have a good time with Druid. I think that's my number 2. If they release Shadow, Shadow's been notoriously my favorite class in PoE 1, and whenever it comes out, I'll definitely have to make a Shadow. It's in the same spot, though. So if they don't release Shadow next reset, I will be coming down here with Huntress for sure. That's all future plans, though. Future plans indeed. Do you got any sweet tech in mind for Lightning Arrow? Like, I know one that's seeming pretty great is that new support gem that whatever ailments you put on the enemy, it takes off of yourself with increased effectiveness. So you could, like, as long as you're immune to freeze, you could take off ignite and shock and chill and everything else. Like, oof. Playing on hardcore, really? Oof. I am not a fan of hardcore. It's so stressful. Good on you for being able to pull it off, though. Like, that, it takes a special breed to do it. I'm just not capable of it. Makes it too stressful. I'll say that. Too stressful. Crimson Shores, let's come here. The one downside to running Meditate over Grim Feast, if you really wanted to overcap your energy shield every map, is that if you don't have the weapon swap tech, which I'm not using anymore, I took that off, it takes quite a while to charge it up. I feel like about 5 seconds from normal to full, and if you get into a map that is reduced energy shield recharge rate, it can be bad. But like, obviously not much of an issue right now. I'll actually turn on my elemental invocation so that I get power charges, and then like, I immune to damage? He is. Interesting. Zuli 222. 222. And then yeah, you get your beautiful, beautiful frenzy charges, and you just zoom. The one thing I definitely noticed without the Herald of Ice tech going on. Yeah, you're clearing the maps just as fast, but you get fewer freezes off. I was not expecting that. And this isn't. They have big increased element threshold, but that's probably why. Either way, I'm still getting power charges. It's just not as many as I'd like. Or sorry, frenzy charges, because I'm getting frenzy charges from freezing. I'm getting power charges from any ailments. Yeah, Lightning Rod with Orb of Storms is almost exactly the build I thought this one was going to be when I was pre-gaming before the game was actually released. Like, just headcanoning it all. And I was surprised at how much it changed. I really thought this was going to be like Tempest Flurry, but then my damage was going to come from Orb of Storms and auto casting. I can't remember what the other skills were called, but there's one that consumes shocks to do a ton of damage. I thought that was going to be like my primary damage thing with Orb of Storms clearing the map. But either way, like, there's just so many options in there. Like, I feel like Orb of Storms and Lightning in general is probably the build that allows the most creativity in the game right now, even more than the ice builds. However, next season it seems like there's going to be a lot of leeway with ice builds with that new support gem that says any added damage gives a bunch of added cold damage instead. Oh, that's nutty. Because you could take a build that gives whatever lightning or fire damage as your base ability, and then all your added damage on top of it being cold, so you're just getting two crazy good damage types potentially. That's how I think it's going to go. And then it could be something like where you're getting all the elements off again, which I really like. Elemental Invocation takes advantage of that, because like the more elements you do, the better. Wow, my game is lagging bad right now. And how is there a guy alive at the end there? I was at the end of the fort there. Weird.
No escape.
Third wand, great staff, perfect. Yeah, I just can't wait to check out what's new and like what else gets made, because it's not going to be samey as this league. I feel like a lot of things are going to get nerfed. Stat stacking is still going to be crazy strong, but they're going to make the barrier to entry higher. Because right now, if you can delete all content in the game for basically nothing, that's a problem. It needs to take some investment. But as it stands, stat stacking itself will be good, no question. It's been king in Path of Exile 1 for the entirety of the game, but it's also always been expensive. So expect it to get even more pricey than it is now, but don't expect it to go away anytime soon. There we go. That's traveling the island. I guess I could have came down. No, I couldn't. There is no connection here. That's right, because I've done this augury, but it didn't let me get this sump. So this was the only way to cross over. Yep, okay. So I'm glad I did that. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, I know.
Hello there.
Not swapping hideouts, currency exchange, audience with the king. Now this is something that I haven't done in a... Ooh, it went down. Very nice. So let's do 10 of them for 4, because that seemed... 3 of them for 10. My bad. I haven't done an audience for the king in a very long time, and it'll be kind of fun to do that to him. and then just be done with it all. Plus, he's better to fight with Meditate than anything else, other than, like, potentially if you didn't want either of them, just go I am the Thunder, but oh man. Elemental Expression, so bad I wanted this to be good. Like, this was the number one thing I wanted to be good in the entire game. Like, I hope they change this so bad. I hope they change it. If they do, it'd be worth it to do another run with Invoker just to get scatter them to the winds, and then be even more crit focus coming down here for Tainted Strike, no matter what, to get that extra 55% crit chance and more rare jewels with crit chance and everything. Just go nuts with it. The main difference between Elemental Invocation and Cast on Crit is that Elemental Invocation is 60 instead of 90, and it also, because it is Lightning Cold Fire, allows you to use Rising Tempest, which is another really big damage mod that Cast on Crit does not allow you to use. And plus, I really like Elemental Invocation. Unlike Cast on Freeze, Cast on Shock, it works really well on maps, just like Cast on Crit. And it's also controllable if you, like, I have it automated for these guys. So, like, right now it's doing nothing, but if I press my little button, I can have it pressing E every, like, half a second. Or hold it down or whatever I want. Like, when I have it with this guy, I literally just hold down mouse button 4. With the other one, I hold down E. So, they're casting whenever I want it. And it's pretty ridiculously good. The other thing is, you can stockpile Elemental Invocation for when you go up to a boss or whatever, drop it and just get a shit ton of Frostwall pre-prepped, which doesn't really matter in the case of Frostwall Trampletoe, but it can be kind of amazing with Eye of Winter. I really, really, really like Elemental Invocation. I find it's the best of all the meta skills by a lot, but you need to play around it. But not everybody wants to play around it. They just want the cast on crit on and then just not worry about anything else. But having Elemental Invocation in with that extra 30 Spirit allows you to put on, like, a Herald of Thunder, a Wind Dancer, a Grim Feast, or I use the Skeletal Clerics. Like, it gives a lot more freedom. I like it. It is my personal choice, but I know it's not everybody's personal choice. Audience of the King. I got that guy on there. So yeah, I have this Elemental Invocation set to my mouse button and this one to the letter E. So when I swap them, I just do this. That's literally the only swaps I make because Trampletoe is absolutely disgusting. Oh.
No escape. I'm unable.
Keep running. Fade to the dark.
Oh, you're still alive?
Thorn grip.
He's just not... There we go, finally. Sitting there, essentially invulnerable, not doing... There we go. His one job. Oh, here it is.
The Wildwood's power is mine.
So here I will just do the basic, wait for my bell, and then turn on the... Yeah. Turn on Elemental Invocation, he dies. It works with them both sleepy, but... Wait, what? Book of Knowledge? Did I not do the last one? Ooh, I got the belt. Nice. I know it's not nearly as expensive anymore, but it's still fun. Tempest Flurry works a lot better because you got the mobility of Tempest Flurry, whereas Ice Strike, if you're using it, you just swing on the spot unless you have a thing to teleport to. Oh, that's funny. My Webcam froze. Deactivate, activate. Hey, it worked. There we go. I had a lot of issues on Streamlabs with the webcam. I made a swap today to try and fix it, and I'm glad it actually did fix. But yeah, with dancing around with Tempest Flurry, you move around faster than even using Blink, unless you have the spammable many blinks of Temporalis. That's the only way you can be faster, but this is technically the second fastest you can be in the game. Alrighty, so you guys let me know, what is better? Promised Emotion so that your deferrals cost half as much, so that when you do finally get a well, something worth deferring, like an omen or an invitation or something like that, you can actually get it, or having 4 rituals so that you have more tribute so that you can afford the thing. Yeah, Sympathizer. EI pair, the elemental invocation power boost is nuts. I really, really like it. Audience. Not too sure what you're saying for audience there, Sin. Promised Devotion or Spreading Darkness, because the Mist is definitely not it. Spreading Darkness till you found something. Oh, then you would swap to Promised Devotion if you need it. That makes sense. Like, if you couldn't afford it, then you'd go and take this, then it just costs half as much. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do that, but I get you. Yeah. I had wondered if, like, maybe From the Mist would be ever useful because you get 2 additional packs, but no. Just having an extra altar guaranteed is too good. Exalted 2 random mods. I don't even know where I put this stuff, honestly. Probably Catalyst. No, that's not right. Yeah, here. This is where I put them. Hey, 2 to levels. This one might actually be worth doing something. Probably not. It's only 22 mana, 20%, 2 levels. Yeah, it's not that good. But well, now it's 76 mana. It's a little bit more, but it's still junk. Let's see this guy. 62%. We're at end of season. Let's try to get this better. Let's see what rolling feels like. 67, 63, 64, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them before we hit 70%. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 till we hit 74. That's really terrible. Absolutely horrible. I could have got one for cheaper. But now, do I have Omen of Corruption? I think I do. Yes, I do. I'm going to need more Omens of Corruption, because one thing that we're definitely doing... Ooh, 13 in. That's not bad. One thing we're definitely doing is going to corrupt the chest piece here and the other pieces of gear that we got here. What is this? Out of sync with you was saying audience for what you might defer for. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, now let's see just how terrible I'm going to mess up my character here. I am going to corrupt everything and see just how much I brick myself. But first things first, we are going to finish these 2 audiences. I have done all that I really, really, really wanted to do with this character, and I am super happy about that. And now seeing how crazy overpowered these boots are, it allows me to have the freedom to break everything. You going to send me elsewhere, buddy? There we go. That one went a lot smoother. He actually sent me away right away. Okay. Big vowels. Big vowels here. 2 more audiences, and then we are doing it. Where are we headed? What? The first one brought me there, the second one brought me the same place. That's sketchy. Am I gonna die on this one because of bad wisps? It's taking me here now. There we go, we got it. Hey, Kitty Pablo. What you doing, buddy? What you doing, Kitty Pablo? This is just attacking and invocation. It works better with the bell. For sure it works better with the bell. Ooh, Dex. Chaos Orb, remove all these suffix. Very nice. Yeah, I could, and then I'd be able to go back to it for sure. I got into that situation once where it did exactly that. It was ridiculous. I was planning on dodging, but I was in a group helping my buddy, and it was like literally 5 minutes we were stuck in this place because it spawned without wisps. And after 5 minutes, we found the place, and the rats had just started coming in. I was very surprised that we didn't get overrun, because I remember in PoE 1, you had literally seconds, not minutes. So yeah, I don't know what the timing setup is like, because the rats will end up showing up and wreck your face, but you got time. This one here is worth a lot. I don't even know how much. Oh yeah, it was absolutely terrible. It was one of many early access glitches. Yeah, like legitimately 5 minutes. And it wasn't like a little walk around. It was about probably 2 or 3 times the length of the maze as what we had there. And that was a ridiculously long one as it was, going around places. And we did basically a whole loop around the maze and came in this way. Like, we started here and we had to come up and around and around and around and around, up, then back over and in this way. That's how it ended up going, and I'd never seen one that ridiculously overcomplicated, but we ended up finding our way through eventually. Oh, kitty Pablo. So this is Pablo, if you haven't seen him yet. He's got a grumpy face, but he's a little sweetheart. He just wants to be on my lap and snuggle and whatnot. But because I picked him up, he might want to jump down. Although he is still purring and kneading my leg and having a good time. Alrighty, Pablo. I know, kitty. I know. I gotta put you down, though. No, I don't have to. Just, I'll try not to boop your face with my arm. Yes, Beverly, you're a good girl, too. I know. Bevs is between my legs right now, trying to get attention. She deserves it. She's getting the tummy rubs with my foot. But she is way too big to come up on my lap right now. Yeah, she is a 60-pound pit bull. She is not getting picked up. There we go. Hardcore tip, you can just log out in the lab. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of log out things that people do for hardcore, but I don't like just dodging the game. I don't know, it kind of takes a... I mean, you don't want to lose your character for hardcore, definitely, but... I don't know. It makes it feel less hardcore if you have, like, log out macros kind of thing. But, I mean... Do you want a log out macro, or do you want to restart for the next 40 hours to bring your character back up to where it was? So, like, I get it entirely. It's just weird. Very, very weird. Excuse me, Babs. That's my leg, girl.
Hello there.
Alrighty. Omen of Corruption. Oops, wrong buttons, that's for sure. Corruption. They sell them? Oh, they're actually not that expensive. 5 for a div, so let's do 2 div for 10. Very nice. Now when we get these, we're going to make some regrets. Howdy do, Alexander? you you came at a good time. Whenever we get these omens here, we are going to corrupt everything. And then we are going to end it with the Astramentus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them we need. Yeah. This here is one of the dumber things I can do, but no balls, right? Big, big balls. Then everything will be corrupted, bricked or not. These boots, don't mind if they brick, whatever. The helmet obviously doesn't matter. The rings will hurt because these... This one here, I don't really want to corrupt, not because I'm afraid, but because if I take off Trampletoe, I'd rather put it back to attribute mods instead of cold. So I'll actually not corrupt this one, but everything else I will. Everything else I will. Oh, I know, Manuel. It's nuts. It's ridiculously expensive, and I still can't believe how blessed I was for someone to just literally give me one on stream. I have his name saved down. Just give me one moment because he definitely deserves to know. Oleski or Stardius. He has the Facebook, or not the Facebook, the YouTube and the game name. So Stardius with his character and Oleski was him in chat. Such a generous dude. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And oh no, somebody undercut me. We'll get it eventually. As it is though,
How can I help?
we'll shortcut this.
Hello there.
Exalted Orb. We'll get 1 for 121. Oops. Wrong way. If it gets back, I have 100 divs, I think, for it. Very nice. I've been dropping currency like crazy. I bought this new helmet. I've been getting the Trampletoe. I've been playing around with stuff. And yeah, it backfired for generating currency, but we're at the point of the league where currency doesn't matter anymore. Everything is super expensive. Right now it's just go all in and see what you can make. It's a big deal. It's the good stuff. It's not best in slot rolls for my other items, but no Astro is rough. You can get essentially a discount Astro, which is an all attributes amulet with like 50 to all stats. It's pretty crazy good. You start with like 22 all stats rolled on a stellar amulet, and so you get like after getting the attribute rolls on it, something like 40 to all stats, and then you also can get a bunch of energy shield or damage, whatever you want. It's pretty damn amazing. Exactly, Alexander. It's the perfect time to reroll indeed. It's essentially practice for solo self-found. After this, though, I'm going to hit Path of Exile 1. I'm going to stream it tomorrow for getting to level 80 for the free cosmetics. I found out that I have missed Twitch cosmetics that ended yesterday. Oops. It could have been a nice back piece, but too little too late for me right now. I should have looked into that while I had the chance. I was going to stream some Path of Exile 1 if specifically for the drops, but I am a week too late for that. plus 50 to all stats. It will be plus 50 after getting the 20 to attributes and a high base roll, like how I got like 8 to all attributes there at the 7 there, and then 22 with an extra 20%. I guess it'd be like, sorry, it wouldn't be 50 to all stats. It would be like 30 something to all stats, probably like 39 to all stats, plus 2 other attributes on there that can roll 30 something on it, 39 or yeah, 37, 39, something like that. And so those ones go up, but the third one would not obviously be an all stat. What are we doing here, Zahad? We are just waiting for Omen Corruption to get into my bank account here. And I am pretty high up on the list. I'm going to get it. I think there was 2 before. So they're going to sell for me pretty dang quick. And then we are corrupting everything, including the Astramentus. All we need is... yes, WB, that is exactly what we're doing right now. We're corrupting Astramentus last. The only thing we're not corrupting is the Breach Ring. Not because we're scared, but because I plan on swapping it back to attributes, potentially. If I don't have Trampletoe boots on, because obviously I swapped them over to get my not attributes, my resistances fixed. But hey, if yeah, exactly, end league kind of stuff indeed, Zahad. We are wrecking my character most likely. We have just literally one-shot massive overcapped Zesht. Here, I'll even show you guys when I get to it. Here's the device. That was not the video. Pop, and then it doesn't. It's even absolutely, bro. Here it is. All right. This is what we did earlier. We wanted to see just how broken Trampletoe was. So I hit him until I get the bell, drop the bell, and then I hold down Elemental Invocation. So yeah, that was 200 million damage in a second. So Trampletoe is broken to the point where why even hit it harder, essentially. That is why, Sinfrasa, why it's so good. Oh man, it's ridiculously overpowered. So 200 million damage in a second, that's why Trampletoe is too good. The overkill damage on the... It's not less effort than Elemental Invocation. It's the same effort. Yeah, Alexander. Trampletoe does make it a little bit difficult for res, but I had that figured out. I had to swap over this guy to resistances instead of attributes, and it hurt to do it, but it completely fixed my res issue. Obviously, I also had to get a helmet with big res and a chest with ridiculous res and a really good ingenuity built with 2 rings with all res, and then I'm hitting res and res on these guys, but it fixed it so well that I was able to use iron runes on my 2 big energy shield givers, which gave me, with Astramentus, just under 8k life, and then with these boots, when I swapped this over, it was 9800 energy shield. It was pretty dang good. Pretty dang good indeed. Okay, come on, Alva. You know you want to do it. Give me my Omens of Corruption. I'm in the front of the line now. Let's do this. The keyboard presser hurts your PC. You're getting input lag, so you just don't do it? Really, Zahad? I only had that if I had it on, like, hold. And even then, very inconsistently. When I had this at, like, 500 mils, it did nothing to me. When I'm doing the the tech on Frostwall, I don't even do the clicker holder. I just hold down M4 on my mouse right there, and then no issue. There is no programs running at all. And like when I do have it on, that's every half a second. So it's not too much input at all. The numlock thing obviously works, but it's probably just as much lag as the key clicker holder. Yeah, manual. The Diablo tech definitely, yeah, it definitely works. You just numlock, double tap, and you go, and then it doesn't trick it like it's going on that way, but it does think it's holding down. That's weird. Yeah, I'm just using my elemental invocations. I have 2 of them, and it definitely doesn't hurt anything at all. They run and rock super easy. When I use it with this one for Profane Ritual, it gives me essentially infinite power charges in maps. If it's, I had one that was 153% reduced ailment threshold, so it was still permanent upcharge on my staff, but it was less consistent uptime on my charges, which was unfortunate. But here with the boss, it's, yeah, you drop Bell, boss is dead. It's nuts. Like, that was literally 200 million damage in a second. So, I like it with Elemental Invocation. Then it also allows you to use Rising Tempest. And I really like Rising Tempest. It's one of my favorite support gems because most builds can't use it, and just using Elemental Invocation allows you to use it all the time. I think it's amazing.
Hello.
You know what? This is taking too long. Uh, 4.67. So let's try to grab 5 of them. What is that? 25? No. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get 0.67 on a... I'd have to do it as a multiple of 3, so I'm going to have to do it on there. So which would be 24, 28, I believe? Yeah, 28. I just about way overpaid, huh? That's funny. Zad, yeah, I'm valing everything right now. Let's just do it with the exalts. Oh, oops. Exalts, boom. Do it this way. 1 for whatever.
Hey. Hey.
Come on, courtesy exchange. Don't do me like that. Eruption with the exalted orbs. So let's just grab 5 of them for. So that'd be 5, 650. There we go. 5 of them. Guys, ready for this? That is my 6 Omens of Corruption for my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of gear. Sin, you're gonna miss us out? Oh no! We just got it! We just got it! Alrighty, so first things first is the chest piece. I've been scared to vow this forever. But yeah. Just buy an exalts? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Very nice. Okay, so I just made my chest piece nutty. I gave an extra 21% increased energy shield. Time to continue. Oh, sorry, inventory pretty. My bad. My bad. Let us do that right now before we get too much further. You are right. This was a disaster right now. I apologize to you. And the dump tab. Get this out of there. Oopsie. Go like that. Okay. You ready? Not bad at all. Literally better than an iron rune. It's exactly what I was hoping for. That or another socket. So now, oof. Alright, so what do we do next? Probably the ring. The ring is the other good one. Just bricked it. It legitimately only got rid of one of the attributes, so it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, it's no longer the amazing special one that it was before. Now we'll do my special boots. My boots that I've loved for many, many moons. Very big F. Oh, the amulet's being left for the end, don't you worry. The boots are bricked. What? I lost move speed. I lost move speed and... what was it? Intelligence. So these boots are now straight up trash. Well, we're getting the bad luck out of the way. We got the bad luck with this ring and the boots. Okay, let's go with the helmet that I use for the majority of my build. Well, it bricked again, but at least I got crit chance. That's a lot of bad luck out of the way. Okay, now for my helmet. That one went ridiculously good as well. 23% increased evasion energy shield. That one could potentially be better than this guy now. Now for Astramantis. Bad luck gone, right? Bad luck's gone. I got 12 strength. There we go. I got 12 more strength, guys. It didn't go terribly. We got spaghettification. We got 12 strength. Oh, okay. That could have went a lot worse. The only thing that like really mattered to my build that broke was this ring. It was a godly good unset ring. If I had lost the fire damage or the physical damage, it would have been better, but I lost the big roll to strength. Oh, man. So, we highly upgraded the chest piece. We not slightly upgraded the Astramantis. And this guy got to be amazing, but we bricked my boots and helmet. So, it's okay. Overall, a win. Could do this earlier. Astramantis saved. Most definitely. It's such a good Astramantis, and now it's got 12 more to strength. It could have rolled better, but it could have rolled so bad. So, if Stardius decides to show up, thank you again, Stardius. We did not destroy it. And now everything is corrupted except for this one ring, because I think I'm going to turn it back to attributes at some point, and then I'll corrupt that then. But as it is, my energy shield just became insane. Like really insane. Like holy crap. This thing, yeah, what a pile of junk now. I lost energy shield, I lost movement speed, and I lost intelligence. These boots are dust. But this is amazing. Who would have guessed I'd have two ridiculously good corrupted helmets? I have 42% evasion with that helmet. Holy crap. From 5 to 42 with Wind Dancer. Amazing. Astartes' honor is saved. Oh, yes. For the Emperor. I will not shame the Emperor with my inaction. Oh, man. Alrighty. So, I was nervous about that. It's my first time corrupting something as high-end as an Astramentus. I still think I was a goofball to do it, but oh, man. Should I give you my life savings for a corrupt? WB, you want to? If you guys want me to corrupt, I got 10 Omens of Corruption, and I got the Val Orbs to do it while we're on stream. If you want anything corrupted, I'll do it on stream for you. But I do need to warn you, I had 2 instances of good luck back-to-back with this helmet and the Astramentus. So know that you're rocking on the bad luck side right now. Let's put it here. Can I rename this? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. This here is going to be my graveyard. Tab 8. My graveyard. I'll eventually put this here. Do I even have a ring that's worthwhile? Oh. No, that's my mapping one. It wouldn't be worth it. It's a big lightning and rarity, but no. I mean, I could swap this back over to attributes, drop this guy, and then use this bad boy. If it breaks, I'm not playing PoE 2 for the rest of the season. I understand, WB, for sure. I get that entirely. But this is the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor and take the risks. I feel like it's... If it hits, though. If it hits, mwah. And if it doesn't, I understand. And Luke, my supports for Tempest Bell, I took off potential because I wasn't going to swap around and get sacrifice back in there for seeing how OP Trampletoe was. So I have Concentrated Effect for the big damage, Primal Armaments for the big damage, Rising Tempest to go with Elemental Invocation for the big damage, Close Combat for the big damage, and Minion Pact to go with my Skeletal Clerics for even more big damage. The bell is ridiculous, and with this tech here, it's more than 50 million DPS. You could also put Immolate on instead of like Close Combat or something, but I put Immolate on Charge Staff just cuz. This is how I have it set up, and I didn't want to play around too much. I took Primal Armament off of Tempest Flurry so that I could put Innervate on after I took off Herald of Ice. Ooh, you even corrupt... Oh, okay, Shayaki, you completely... Oh, man. Damn you, Shayaki. I forgot about this. Yeah. I forgot about my jewels. I've already corrupted my Controlled Metamorphosis, and Megalomania can't be done, but I got an Against the Darkness and a Verona Jewel that I can hit. My last 2 things that are uncorrupted. Everything else is corrupted. Oh, God. Why did you do this to me? Oh, man. 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because, like, Megalomania can't change, and From Nothing can't change. So... Hey, I got more intelligence. There we go. It worked with Against the Darkness. Okay, that's 3 good ones in a row, guys. This is really bad. WB just messaged me. My name on here is Stepbro Discharge. The greatest of all great names. Local. Right there, that's how you spell it. This is gonna go down real quick. This has to be done. Exactly. You ready? God damn. It still says Verona. And it's bricked. Oh, it's bricked. It is bricked. It is bricked. Oh, look at that. Dexterity gives me increased armor now. It's okay, because I'm making a sell for 40 Exalt right now. Trust the process, Alexandria, exactly. Corn on the cob, there you go. Just 1 second, corn on the cob. I got to sell this ring. Boom. Party invite, there you go. Nice pseudo. Okay. You see, this guy's got cast on blink. And that's what happens to your frame rate when it's being used. Alrighty. I will turn on all of my Omens of Corruption here. I got a bunch of them, guys. I got a bunch of them. Put this right here. I've already corrupted this chest piece, and I've already corrupted this belt. It used to say Verona. Bro's a tank for real, for real. Oh! Okay. We gonna hit it? We gonna hit it or not? That is a crazy good Temporalis core on the cob. I'm guessing this is Yuza WB? Are you core on the cob? Oh, man. What did you all corrupt there, Shayaki? What kind of stuff did you get? Can you change jewels after the corrupt? You can change the runes. And, why am I even typing it out? You're here. You can change the runes and soul cores, but if you're saying jewels, like these guys, this is a Medeb forever now. But, like, this is corrupted, so if I wanted to, currency, oh look, I want to put cold resistance in. Yes, iron rune with the glacial rune. There we go. See, it still works. So I got my crazy good body armor now. Got fire res on Verona and corrupt blood on against. Ooh, that's good. That's ridiculously good, Shayaki. Corrupted blood on against the darkness. That's like best in slot way to get it. Alrighty. WB, give me a countdown. Give me a countdown and I'll do it. This is for you. If you say 1, I'm doing it. Want to follow this? No need to use Omen? It's up to you. I'm giving you one last potential out. It's time? Okay. Alrighty, guys. This ridiculously good Temporalis. It's got as good as it can get for cooldown. Nice all res. It could be obviously a little bit everywhere, a little bit, but that cooldown is all that matters. Let's do it. I gave you Thorns damage. You got Thorns damage card on the cup. Boom. Corn gets Thorn. Oh, there we go. I have a 10-second delay on the stream. Oh, that's weird. Like, from when I talk to the voice? Just for content. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's important. Curious Hiker. Let's do this. Invite to party. Let's do it. You sure you don't want an Omen of Corruption? Those are pretty nice boots. We'll hit an Omen. Don't you worry. It deserves an Omen. There we go, guys. Curio Kaiser. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Oh, we made it better. We made it better for you. We got you a socket. You're a beast. You're a beast. Oh, for sure, Kuro. Alexander, you want to get in on this? You want to get in on the foolishness? 2x. Oh, Kitty Pablo, you are a sweetheart and so adorable, but you're nudging my hand so much, buddy boy. So much. I know. I know, buddy. I know. You just want all the attention, don't you? But meanwhile, Beverly's between my legs and Unodosa's to my left. They want attention too, buddy. They're being jealous, so I gotta put you down. I gotta put you down, buddy. Here you go. And yes, girls, you're both very good girls. You're very good girls too. I know. Beautiful. Alrighty, you got something for me, Zahad? Oh, I getcha. Yeah, the 10-second delay on stream. I have it set up so that it goes 1-to-1. Maybe there's no way around it. Maybe that's like a security thing. For sure. I got 6 more omens, and we're gonna use them all if we can. If you guys want things, Vald, you are game. You already hammered everything on me, just a walking zombie now. Oh no, did they brick Alexander? Oh man. Am I bonking for the race event, Danger? I don't know what's happening for the race event. I haven't looked into it. I know it starts tomorrow. If it's my own character, then definitely yes. If I have to start with a new character, then probably not. But I don't know. I'll look into it. I know I won't be a top dude for sure. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Ooh. Let's see here. Oh, that's a beautiful ring. I like that a lot. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. This guy here, big all attributes, big strength, big res, big damage. Oh, I love it. Your gear's amazing. Is this? Did I give you this one? I think that's the one I gave you. Because that, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, no, that one's a little bit different. It just looks the same. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're doing it. Kuro Kaiser, for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's do this. First one. What happened? What changed? Spell damage. It swapped something. It gave you spell damage. I don't know what it swapped. I can't remember what it swapped. Alrighty, hold on. I messed up. I should do this. That's what they are. What? Come on. There we go. Oh, it lost the resistances. That one's unfortunate. Alrighty, this was a HOD. So, here we go. Trade. It turned the strength to deck. That's funny. You don't want it back? Oh, this one here gave you mana regen, but the others changed. These ones were very unfortunate. This one here lost some res. At least the things that changed were not brick worthy, so there is that. Kuro Kaiser. Alrighty. Send me a trade if you want it. You were on stream. One worked out yet. Oh, yeah, I knew you were there, Zahad. I was just posting them so I could look one for one to see what changes. Because I'd completely forgot what had changed. Ooh, triple attributes. That's pretty nice. Alrighty, here we go, Kuro. Hey! That one actually worked out. That one worked out pretty well. You're doing the body armor now? Oh, you're ballsy. You're ballsy. Oh, man. That ring's not yours? Oh, shit. Thanks for letting me know. So then it goes to Zahad. My bad. So we only bricked one. This one. Mistake. There we go. Oh, Corn, you're still in the party? Where are you? Oh, we gotta add you. There it is. Invite to party. I thought you left. I thought you were gone. My bad, Corn. I'm really sorry about that. I did not know you were still there. Ooh. Sorry about that. We are here for this holy shit good chess piece. Okay, this one here, you gotta do good. Come on, corruption. Come on. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, it's done. Alrighty. Trade me back. Get your chess piece. I'm sorry. It bricked. It bricked. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that one. That one made me sad. I got one. Okay. I'll buy another one. Gotta get one more Omen of Corruption here. This is for Zahad. This is the last of it. I don't have 116. Okay, let's just go Divine, Exalted. Let's brick them all at least. Of course. Alright, so now we need to go Corruption and back to Exalted. Yeah. There we go. Getting all the Omen of Corruptions going here.
Hello there.
Alrighty, Zahad. Oh, really? I thought control click on her. Oh, it is. I thought it would have went to the trade. Thank you, Kuro. Alrighty. 2 more Omens of Corruption to go with 2 more rings. Let's do this. This is quite nice. This one's even better. It re-rolled one of the damages to mana, I think. And now this one gave regenerate life. Alrighty, Zahad. Back to you. They are becoming bricks very efficiently. We're gonna need one more. Thank you for the bricking. Anytime. Oh, I love it. Oh man, some of them went really well, like this chess piece and somebody else's helmet. Yeah, that was 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, Korea. Oh man. If it's 10 out of 10, that's terrible. You think you can use my temp and make a speedy monk build with it, or would it be too squishy? Oh, if you were to use that for a monk build, I would definitely use that with a cast on blink, and it would be crazy, crazy strong. It would be probably using the cast on blink, casting spark, and then permanent elemental invocation to or cast on crit, whatever, for the frostball to hit everything around you, and cast on blink and blink probably be all you need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't need much else because cast on blink right now is one of the strongest builds in the game, and it works incredibly well with monk because Sunder My Enemies doesn't care about how the crits are made, if it's spell or attack. It just cares that it's a crit and ignores non-negative resistances, so it's fantastic. You probably wouldn't go lead me through grace. You'd get an amulet with some spirit on it, unless you get enough through the temporalis. I'm not too sure, but yeah, cast on blink is actually really strong. Travik has a build on it that he made midpoint in the season, and it'd be really easy to upgrade that with current tech. Oh yeah, let's brick more. Let's keep going. With the magic number in ES, not sure about corruption. What do you mean magic number in ES? Oh, the 420? Oh, very nice. Oh, I see. Oh man, those are pretty. Let's do it. Okay, Zahad first. Zahad with his Against the Darkness. Let's do this. First one's first. Gotta turn on the Omen of Corruption. Zahad, let's do it. Extra fire strength. It bricked. It bricked. It bricked. Oh god. These corruptions are evil. Fuck. The worst luck Val orbs. But we need to use the thorn damage too, though. Yeah, 100% we need to use it. And trust me, I know all about using thorn damage. I got it too. Alrighty, so corn on the cob. Which we doing? Ooh, plus spirit, extra cold. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a lot of spirit. Ready? 3, 2, 1, away! Ooh, oh, it went well. It went well. Oop, not a brick. Not a brick. I took the bad ones so they can take the good ones. Exactly, Zach. You and Kuro Kaiser both just took so much bricking. And oh my god. You hit him with 10 strength. I know. I know. I felt so bad. Back to back. Yours rolled and went down. Oh god. You got like 2% strength on it. Oh man. Oh man. This one's pretty good. 12 strength, so that would mean in a normal radius would be like 48 to 60. Oof. I had 2 more omens for anyone who wants to brick their items. There we go. Anybody else here want to brick their stuff? Let's do it. Got another omen here. Let's go. Alrighty, trade me back. Trade me back. Oh god. Only Corn is getting good rolls. Only Corn is getting good rolls, and I don't understand why. I am so saddened by this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am an expert at bricklaying. Brickmaster Flex. Oh man. Oh, I had a good corrupt today. I got this guy 13 intelligence, 78 from rings. I had another one that bricked. They are all bricks. It is a brick mansion. Your bricks lay the foundation for Roman roads. Oh god. It's so impressive. I know. I know. Only 74 is pretty terrible. I put 17 divines into it, trying to slam it. The highest I got was 74. Oh, you're Romanian as well? Oh, I'm jealous. What a beautiful country. Okay, Kuro Kaiser. Let's see what you got. I love the history of Rome, everything about it, and I've never been. Not a brick, got a socket. Not 4 to 12. Oh, Beverly, you're okay, girl. You're okay. Oh, I know what it is. The girlfriend's gonna be done work pretty soon. Oh, she's done work now. She's still gonna drive home though. So that's probably what it is. She probably knows. She probably knows. Oh man. I'm surprised at how expensive the 4% attack speed per 25 is, because it's not that much attack speed, all things considered. The 1 to 12 lightning damage does so much more. And this one here got crazy lucky with the attribute rolls. Beverly, what is it, girl? What is it, baby girl? Speaking of which, she's calling. Hey, baby, what's up? I'm streaming right now. Okay. We are. We are. When you get here, so you're like 5 minutes from home, probably?
No, 15 minutes.
15? Okay, perfect. I am very generously helping all my wonderful viewers destroy their gear with the best intentions. There is something called Omen of Corruption in the game, and it can make your gear amazing or completely destroy it. And yeah, we just had a really big string of bad luck. So anyways, we're going to continue that. Love you, baby. See you soon. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Kuro Kaiser. I'd say that's worth valuing. Triple res with big energy shield. That's better than the one I got here, and this one here is really good too. 100%. That is amazing. Get me in! We have more rings! Oh my. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you had more rings. Oh my. Oh my. Kuro Kaiser, let's get this amazing chess piece going. Ready? Okay, so C4. Oh, there you go, Kuro Kaiser! This is amazing! We did one! We did one! We got one! Already Zahad. I've only got 2 corruptions left. Take the best 2. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that bricked. And I think that one was triple attributes. Oh, God. I have done the devil's work here. I have violated Zahad, and I did not mean to. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, those are the worst corruptions, the worst string of corruptions ever. Just lost me 30% DPS on 2 accounts. Oh, God. Oh, my. Oh, I am sorry. I wish for better luck. I truly, truly wish for better luck. Corn on the cob. Why are they all terrible? you got, you got Dex on it. With no omen. The omens were evil. It was the omens that were screwing it up. Oh, God. I can't believe how terrible those crops were for you, Zahad. That was so terrible. How much spirit basic go? You're talking the chess piece? Link the chess piece after putting in the node there. Let me know. That thing is crazy good. It's really, really good. Corn. That is a really nice wand. You are the only one getting good corrupts here. Want to drive the nail in and risk it all. Like, there's a lot of good things that you can get with the wand. I don't know specifically what for them, but I know for like the two-handed weapons, you can get the attack speed, you can get the crit damage, you can get the sockets. Really good stuff. Corn on the cob. Jesus. Okay, Corn is giving me the wand. Okay, Kuro Kaiser giving me a really nice tiara. Kuro Kaiser, we're doing you first. Obviously. Omen of Corruption. Oof. Kuro Kaiser, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. It went up with energy shield, but down with resistances. Need an omen gourd. All out. Wait, how many? I got exactly enough exalted orbs for one omen.
How can I help?
Exactly. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. Let's do this. Oh, it lost the crit. I thought it was a triple res. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely usable, but it's sad. Do this. Hey, Basico, can you link that chess piece after the rune went in? It didn't brick, but it didn't get better. So what? 19%, 29, 90 max mana, 5 to levels, cast speed, 38 mana. What? What the fuck? I'm so confused. The omen, but didn't change. Okay. This is Zahad. I need an omen too, Zahad. One final omen. Just need an omen. What changed? Mana per enemy killed, and what was it before? It was mana per enemy killed there too. Asking Alva for a refund on my omen. Yeah. It's nice to tag that in chat before you corrupt so you can tell what changes. Yeah. Okay. Good idea, Zahad. No, no omen. It's bad luck. Okay. 3, 4. Boom. No change. No change that time. It didn't brick. It didn't brick. There we go. I was about to buy the omen. It's all good. Honestly, Kuro, everything of his bricked with using omens. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I don't think a single thing was positive on that, and I feel absolutely terrible for it. Like, ugh. Feel so slow playing PoE 2 now. I get you. I lost a bunch of attributes with this ring being gone. I don't know how much, but I think my attack speed is still the same, but I rely on the 10.99 and 12.82, so I rely on the frenzy charge. We got 1.42% life regen on a ring. That is true. That is true. We really needed that life regen. That life regen was amazing. Thank you, Zahad, for reminding me that we actually helped you in the long run. Oh, God. Overall results, it's good, didn't brick. We have a 50% success Right. But Corn got all the success. Found a good ring, Corn? Alrighty. Oh, man. You just lost the 50-50s. It's so true. Like, Kuro Kaiser, I'm pretty sure your Temporalis is happy to have Thorn's damage right now. Definitely better than being bricked. You get it or not, simple. Very true. There we go. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Uh, well, Corn, if you want that one last ring slammed, I can definitely do it for you. Get another omen and I'll smack it for you. But otherwise, this will be the end of it because my heart's beating out my chest for you guys. Oh man, I feel so terrible that so many of them went bad. But that is the name of the game. It goes or it doesn't. Like, I mean, that there is my biggest loss on there. I completely lost my Verona Jewel, so that will need to be replaced. But oh well, if I don't get it replaced. I don't know if I have enough currency for it. I don't even know what it's worth anymore. Let's see here. Heroic Tragedy. Oops. Oh, I see. Boop. Do-do-do. Oh, back to the game. Corn on the cob. Let's do this. Okay, guys. Final ring. This is a nice ring. It's a very nice ring. Omen on. Val Orb. Bricked. So it lost intelligence for life per enemy killed, and it lost the cold for flat physical. Rick. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So many things. 100% Zahad. We were all in on it. Obviously, we all went big balls this game. Oh man. I lost well, there's my graveyard. I lost the boots that I've been rocking this whole game, so now I have to be Trampletoe. And I lost the helmet I've been using this whole time. It was a lot of fun, Kuro Kaiser. 100% it was. It was so much fun. But, oh, I feel bad. We all got scammed. Somebody, yes, 100% you did, Zahad. Oh, man. Thank you, Basico. It was a big mess. But yes. Well, pretty soon. Oh no, sorry. Date night is tomorrow with the girlfriend. Tonight we're taking the dogs for a big walk. Beverly, her knee is in bad shape, and she needs to have a few more walks to strengthen the muscles around it. With my ankle being bummed out, I wasn't able to take her for walks for pretty much the last 10 months. And now I'm finally able to do that again, and I'm hoping to help her heal too, because she is a pretty special little girl. The big girl Beverly. Yeah. I'll get her on camera here pretty quick because she's worth it. Just 1 second here. Yes, Beverly, I know. I know. Let's switch to this. There's the big girl Beverly. The big girl coming up. It's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're so good. She's a sweetheart of a big girl. She's such a sweetheart. And yeah. Let's see, is this going to... Oh, it worked. I brought the camera back. I could probably still one-shot T4 Zesht with 54 people because Ice Wall is a funny skill. 100%. Like, it was ridiculously broken. 200 million damage in a second. What the hell? This should not be in the game. And yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next season where a few of these game-breaking things are a little bit less so a problem. But I doubt they'll completely go away. This is the best part of Tempest Flurry, by the way. You can move people around the map. Oh, apparently... There we go. Come on, come on, move. Come on. Nah, he's stuck in a corner. There we go. There we go. You can have a lot of fun with that. Oh, you can get that strong in Zahat and PoE 1. It just takes a lot more investment. Going with a Adorn setup with stat stacking is the only real way to do it. I've seen people instantly pop Uber Elder and Uber Shaper, and it's just crazy. You are not bad at the games, Zahat. Like, legitimately, it is just the game. You need crazy investment. Once you start putting mirrors into things, you're unbeatable. And very few people are able to generate that kind of currency, but those who are nuts. But yeah, the lovely, lovely girlfriend is home. And that is the end of the stream. I will be here again tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow. I'll be here Sunday for sure, though. And we're going to be hammering some good things. I'm probably going to be starting the Path of Eggs. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. But starting the Path of Exile 1, I will look into what the new ascendancies are like and try to find something. I'm just going to be getting to level 80 to get the free cosmetics, but try to find something fun to do on the way. If you guys are enjoying it, I'll play it a little bit more, but for right now, there's a lot of things that we can be doing with 2 still. Now that we've completely bricked half my stuff, how to replace it. Anyways, I'm really happy you guys came out. Thanks for stopping by. You're really good dudes. Yeah, next session there'll be even more bricks. We will get all the bricks out there for everybody. Oh, I'm coming to PoE 1, don't you worry. You too, Alexander. You have a great night. See you again. Oh, Manuel Ponce, your Kuro Kaiser? Perfect. Okay, so now I got a chat name for